I think as an educational tool, games are fantastic. And I've been able to use them in my teaching. I've been able to use them in so many different situations. It's just fantastic.
So, I mean, I see a lot of teachers at a lot of shows, and they're using games in schools. By game pandemic, people have been using that in schools for cooperation and so on and so forth.
I've done seminars with teachers about using board games for ESL, or teaching English as a second language.
We work it in when we can. I mean, I don't plan a class around that. If it comes up and it's something that, concept we want to reinforce, whatever, we work it in somehow so it's like an enrichment learning experience.
Well, one of the major skills that they learn is to lose and to win graciously. And maybe winning graciously may be even more important than to lose graciously.
Learning colors and matching and, math skills of any kind, any type of word skills, you're going to bounce. I don't know if there's a game out there that doesn't have some form of educational component to some extent.
When we play Dominion with our sons, for example, who are almost 10, we just do it all in German, and it's a great German exercise for them because they have to say what they're going to do, and that this is they're taking their first action, and now they get to have this. They have this much money, they're going to buy this, and so in some ways it's a German exercise for them.
It's interesting, and I think it's more so in the U.S. even than in Germany. And in Germany, whenever we, even though it is used in an educational setting, and people think more of it as fun, and in the U.S. though it's much more used in school settings, and I think especially the skills that you can learn, math skills, social skills, and everything.
They'd still get very, very excited when they win a game. I know there are times when they're playing Glory to Rome, especially when they get the right building combinations out there, and they just set up their engine and things are cranking along, and they crush us with their points. It's like they're scoring like 50 points, and the rest of us are in the teens. It's like and they get very proud of that, and they get really excited about it. And
even if they don't quite understand the rules, they can just make up something. They can make up a game with the little pieces, and that's so useful for kids to sort of think up the concept of rules and how are we going to work this, and okay, let's change that. Oh, it'll be more fun if they can double jump or whatever. It's also a really amazing sort of mental sort of work that they're doing there, and it's fun, and it's all from them. Things that come from the kids are much more meaningful to them and much more productive, I think, in terms of their acquiring skills and knowledge, and being interested in acquiring even more skills and knowledge later on.
We have this Catan Geographies, where Catan Geographies Germany edition is out, and that's a line we would like to pursue, and just do more countries, and use the game system, and then also teach geography, and I think that's we're looking into more educational uses for the game too, and that was sort of an intriguing kind of new line that we started. Yeah.
Take something like Apples to Apples, where you're working on nouns and verbs and that kind of stuff. To take that game and just have them sit and practice working with the words, they're learning it when you could be working with another group that has a little bit more problems. So they're still gaining something while you're doing another thing with another group of students.
What I always call a kind of artificial environment of a school, now sit down and learn and study, it's actually something which relaxes the atmosphere and gives the kids actually something, oh, that's actually fun to do, as learning should be. And therefore I think games are an ideal way to spend your time anyway, but particularly in school, I think it can create a lot of motivation, it can create a lot of insight. And the good educational games, of course, are in a way that the kids only play and they learn without actually noticing it, because they are so engrossed in the playing.
What I do at the end of the year is that I have a family games night. So the kids bring their families in, siblings, relatives, wherever, and they teach them the game. So they're taking what they've learned and they're teaching it to others, and they're sharing. And the parents just love it.
I think psychologically, it's really great to have games, just like sports, for people to kind of work out the kind of psychological emotions that human beings have. You have competition, feelings of competition, feelings of, natural feelings of wanting to dominate other people or beat other people or be superior. All those kinds of things can be worked out in a very healthy kind of way, a healthy expression of natural feelings. And then you can enjoy them in a social way, and then next time it'll be the other person's turn to win, and then you get to, you know, practice all the things that go along with not being a winner, which happens all the time in life as well. So I just think there are so many benefits in addition to the fact that it's a great way to spend time as a family.
I think we got all the bad guys in the room. Let's go check it out. I have Wolverine claws. I'll open up the door.
I want to be a good guy. I want to be a good guy. Can I?
No!
Can I?
Please help me. Yes. Be a good guy.
Okay. Give me a good girl. This will be Abby.